Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Pedro Martinez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Trout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
In the air, left side, and there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now it's Juan Soto. And a swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Off the mark there. And the count is 1-2. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there.
2 strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Around first, heading for 2. Soto around second, heads for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
In the air, center field. McCutchen under it. He's got it, and that is that. And we're back. And on the hill today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Los Angeles going up against Pittsburgh. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Christopher Sanchez.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have big. Pitchers trying to sync things up, not as easy as a more compact pitcher, but if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
That's out to center field. McCutchen under this one, hauls it in for the out. One down. Michael Garcia now at the plate. Just a slow ground ball this time. Jeter fires in time.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, Bob Gibson. What do you have on him, Singy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now Derek Jeter. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. Swings through that.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
That was pretty nasty. Dalen Lyle will hit next. That one misses. 1-0. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. Dawson makes the grab, and a couple of quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
And that one is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Michael Harris II. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pinch hitting, Byron Buxton.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Cody Bellinger. Buxton on the run. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Fly ball down the line. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Runner takes off for third. Pitches low. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Ball, that's off the plate.
One away with a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. And it's a squeeze. Bare hand has to hurry. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come into score. Welcome to Houston, Texas and Daikin Park. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Pirates and the Bears. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And our pitcher tonight, Cade Horton.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
And that one hammered. That's back. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. One down. Here's McCutcheon. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, base is empty. And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
The 2-2. And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ripped to third. Tosses to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Two down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Juan Soto. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the first. Here's Mike Trout. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ground ball to Bohm. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And here's Corey Seager to hit. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Now a screamer into the outfield. McCutchen makes the grab on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Chipper Jones. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Lyle makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Dyken Park, top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Foul ball. Horton, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
Quick reactions behind the plate. He tags him out. And now the first baseman, Willie McCovey. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that gives Tommy Edman a chance to hit with 2 out. Tommy Edman at the plate. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He hammers one out to right. It's 3-0. And now it's Alec Bohm. Swings through the sweeper.
No balls,
Bohm,
1 strike.
in his 5th season, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Softly hit to third. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Shota back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Puts it away for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Austin.
Here is Austin Riley. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. But I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Swing and a foul straight back. Beltran off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a roll.
Runner takes off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Base is empty with 2 away. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. McCutchen has this one sized up. And that's the inning. Back here in Houston, here's the shortstop
now
at the
pitching.
plate. Derek Jeter.
Dibble.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. Throw sails over his head at first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder Dalen.
Here's the
Lyle.
left fielder, Dalen Lyle. He's already homered here in this one. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Andrew McCutchen digs in now. Grounded out his first time. 0-1. Dibble. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. The 0-2. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Fans another, and that's 3. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Yordan Alvarez. Lined into right. He's got it. And there's one away. So the lineup
Now
flips
batting,
over.
the right
Mike
fielder,
Trout now at the
Mike.
plate.
That was just a great job and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So now it's Corey Seager.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
No balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now here is Chipper Jones.
1-0.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Line drive, that's a fair ball inside third, and it gets by him. The run comes in from second, back even, it's 3-3. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They're waving Chipper home. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Pick off to third, and he's back in there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
3-0.
In the dirt. Tied up here in the early going. And they're all loaded up.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Yeah,
Riley can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Falling behind 2-1.
Yeah, he can move the ball around,
2 balls, 1
add and
strike.
subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball. And
a swing and a miss. Back here in Houston as we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44.
So digging in, Willie McCovey. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And that's in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's going to steal second. You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Ben Rice. In the dirt.
Ball.
And that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
2-1.
Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside. Saw it deep into the zone and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
And a foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs,
up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. Here comes the throw. In there safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle. Even
Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, number 18. Flaherty back to work. On the ground to third, but it kicks foul. There's a line drive to left field. Green makes the grab, one down. Man at first, one away. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him instead of a
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Out of here. Grand slam.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but
makes the grab, one away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And here's the first baseman, 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Perez moving under it. And that is that. Number 18 will always remember this game as his major league debut, even if he didn't do as well as he might have wanted.
Yeah, and Boog, it's not like
and welcome in, everybody. Now it's the rookie first baseman. On the ground to third. Devers. On to first. That ends the inning. And they Yohel Pozo up next for the Red Sox. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Tying run is in to score from second.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1 out, bases empty.
Laser.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Now here's Jake Bauers. Man at first, 1 away. Bayo throws over, and he's back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second, and ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Wayne Drake at the plate now after picking up his first major league hit. Runners on the move. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. Cut on and lifted in the air. Duran brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Man at first with one gone. And next for the Red Sox, Dominic Smith. Ripped to first, caught. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Pinch running for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing.
He's trying for third in the dirt, and he steals third without a throw. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, left field. Meyer in position. He's got it. And the inning is over. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now, Yohel Pozo. Here's a 2-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4.
That's it.
3. And that's the ball game. Number 18 was solid in his MLB debut. Some really nice at-bats.
Yeah, I totally agree, Boog. Nice game for him and a treasured memory, too. I'm sure when he's telling
Trey Turner now. One down. Phillies down a run. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and a 2-1 ball game now.
he went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
The other way, fair ball. Jeffers headed for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Twins tie it up.
There he is coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but you see him get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. 3-2, they take the lead. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Jared Bearden. Double steal in the dirt. No throw, double steal. They're both safe. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the second. Right side. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, double play. Start of the 4th, stepping in, number 18.
Number 18.
Sanchez back to work. Soft contact in the air. That's a base hit. Wayne Drake at the plate now after picking up his first major league hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, special moment for him individually.
Runner takes off. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Jared Bearden, the next Twin. Luzardo with a throw over. Back in safe, really close. Runner at second here, 1 gone. He's trying for third. That's ball 4. Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Nothing doing. And now it's Alec Bohm. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton moves under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Dives and he can't hang on. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a
runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Runner goes again. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Shea Langoliers. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He'll take a jogger. 2 on, 1 out. Josh Bell next up for the Blue Jays. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. But 1 run is in to score. 1 down. And now the first baseman. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back.
He's trying for third. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. So the lineup flips over. Jared Bearden at the plate now after picking up his first major league hit in his last at bat. In the air, center field. Varsho after it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, number 18. Grounds 1 to short. To Young. Sends it to first. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
1 gone, runner at first. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. And the 0-2.
2-2-2.
On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. Number 18 was solid in his MLB debut. Some really nice at-bats.
Yeah, I totally agree, Boog. Nice game for him.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on. So 2 down, and here's the first baseman. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Out to center. Anthony has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Now batting Tristan Casas. 2 outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that is the third. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lewis off of first with 2 away. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu makes the catch, and that's the third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. And foul ball. Blanco, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, number 18. Up the middle, and that chance handled. No play, that's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does.
Martinez checks the runner, and he's back in safely. There goes the runner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. He's in there. First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman. Ground ball right side. To second, there's one. Back to first, not in time.
The batter,
Micah Prees, the next Twin up to hit. Sets him down looking. Now only one out remaining. And here comes Carlos Correa. The Twins down to their final strike. And that is the ball game. Number 18 was solid in his MLB debut. Some really nice at-bats.
Yeah, I totally agree, Boog. Nice game.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. That's towards center. Cruz under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
batting ninth.
Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Long gone. He circles the bases, and we are starting over. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
Out towards right center field. Hayward on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh, and now the first baseman, number 18. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
The count.
Swing and a bouncer. Throw over to Andujar. One up, one down. So 2 away with nobody on. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Robert Hassel III. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Number 18 will always remember this game as his major league. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Michael Tolia. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Lifted in the air, right center field.
Ball, I got
and makes the grab. And that is that. And here's the first baseman. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Jeffers headed for the plate. One run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Throw cut off to third. And they put the tag on him for the out. 1 out, bases empty. That one outside.
Out.
And that is ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lined, and that's a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Wayne Drake at the plate now after picking up his first major league hit in his last at bat. Runner takes off. Line drive, caught to the bag himself. It's a double play. Back to the top of the lineup, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. That to right.
Ball.
And that'll do it. Still nothing. Man at first, 1 away. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in, and he's out.
On the tag, he's out.
Wayne Drake now at the plate.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Nice grab. Next to hit for the Rockies, Gabriel Arias. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Turns to second for 1. Over to first, safe. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
On the ground right side, Jones tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. So it's runner at first with 2 away. So in now for Colorado, Greg Jones. Hit to right, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. Number 18 was solid in his MLB debut. Some really nice at-bats. Collected 3 hits and drove in a pair.
The first baseman, number 17. Top half of the second from Frisco. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. On the rare occasions it gets cold here in Frisco, I'd recommend picking up some Texas Red chili at the concession stand. It's the official state dish. Next pitch popped foul, this one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Now here's the 0-2. It's ball one.
2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 offering. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, number 84. Here comes the 2-2. Ground ball, right side. There's 1. And 2. What a play. So 2 down. The first baseman, the next to hit. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Fly ball, right field. Makes the catch, and that is out number 3. And here's the first baseman.
Right, let's go, kid.
Line drive, and it's caught. The tying run is aboard. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. The first baseman, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that one fouled off. Popped in the air, left field. Racing over to make the catch. Just a shade too early with the swing. The mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that. And now, the first baseman, number 17, hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. A little out front there, swings through it. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Swing.